There is no magical point where you completely stop doubting yourself. You know, when I got to, let's say, like where I only had 50 miles left, I was still doubting myself of, well, maybe I won't quite get that amount of miles. There's never, unfortunately, there's never a magical point where all doubt completely goes away and you know exactly what you're doing. However, when that comes up and when you're out there and you're running and you're sweating and your muscles hurt and your feet hurt and there's sweat in your eyes, and you're like, you know what, the more comfortable thing would be to stop. But being comfortable keeps you in the same place. It keeps you doing the same thing every day. And if you're striving to do something different, you can't strive to be comfortable. You have to strive to be uncomfortable. And being uncomfortable pushes you to do something that you didn't even think that you were able to do in the first place. So I would say the biggest bit of what I would say to myself if I'm out there and I'm doubting what I can do is I'm not going to go through all of this and not get a result. You know, it's like going through a race and saying, I'm not going to get to the finish line. If you keep saying that you're not going to get there, you're probably not going to get there. But if you still have like sweat in your eyes and you're tired and you're hungry and you don't want to do it anymore, but you're saying, I'm going to get there, I'm going to make it, I'm going to get to this finish line because I haven't put in all of this hard work to not get anything out of it. And if you keep telling yourself that way, that's the thing that helped me the most for actually getting to that point and working my way to the end, is knowing that I got a result from all of the early mornings, all of the late nights, all of the cold, all of the hot days, all of the tired days, from all of it. It is a big struggle, you know, to do something by yourself. That's a big thing. And I think last year was such a strong point of that, because everybody felt like alone, right? Everybody was in your own bubble. You couldn't be around people and you couldn't connect with other people. So you couldn't always have somebody to be there for you. And that happens to a lot of people. I don't really run with a lot of people. That's not really my kind of thing. It was something I sort of did for myself to get myself out there each day, to just kind of add on to that. And I would say the thing that if you feel like you do it, when you're trying to do it yourself, it's difficult because you feel like you can't do it each day alone, or you feel like if I don't do this thing, nobody's going to know. And I think the biggest thing you can do for that is to be accountable. So whether you do something where you post it on, you know, a page with like-minded people, for something like that, just to get that goal out there into the universe. I think that's a big bit. Even if you can just have somebody who you're accountable to each time you do it. Let's say it is running, and let's say you only want to run 100 miles this year, and that's all you want to do. Just each time that you do that, you make sure that you message somebody else and say, hey, I ran 2 miles today, and that's all I did. That way, you know that somebody else is counting on you to send that message that you did that thing and accomplished that goal. And I think, so my biggest suggestion would be to be accountable. By being accountable to somebody else, it kind of drives you to be more accountable to yourself. And once you figure that out, there's a kind of a world of benefits that sort of come your way when you start to be accountable to both other people, but also to sticking to your word and sticking to what you say you're going to do.